Every superhero story has a love interest. But sometimes, just sometimes, that love story leaps off the screen and becomes real. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Peter Parker and MJ captured hearts everywhere. But behind the camera, the real connection between Tom Holland and Zendaya grew quietly, naturally, and beautifully, away from the spotlight. This is the untold story of how two co-stars turned into one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. A story of friendship, chemistry, fame, and finding real love in the middle of chaos. Section 1. Two stars collide. The year was 2016. Marvel was rebooting Spider-Man again, and they needed a new face for Peter Parker. Enter Tom Holland, a young, energetic British actor who had just landed the biggest role of his life. And alongside him, a 20-year-old star named Zendaya, already famous for her Disney Channel days and her powerful presence both on and off screen. At first, Zendaya's role in Spider-Man: Homecoming was top secret. The world didn't even know she'd be playing MJ, Peter Parker's iconic love interest. During the early months of filming, Tom and Zendaya didn't know much about each other. But as soon as they started working together, everyone noticed the chemistry. Director John Watts once said, "They made each other laugh constantly. You could tell from day one, there was something special there." And as Peter and MJ's friendship blossomed on screen, so did Tom and Zendaya's off-screen friendship in real life. Section 2. Friendship first. Before there was romance, there was friendship. And that's what made their bond so strong. On the Spider-Man Homecoming press tour, Tom and Zendaya quickly became fan favorites. Their interviews were filled with playful teasing, inside jokes, and that undeniable spark. At one point, Tom called Zendaya his best friend, saying, "She's so good at dealing with fame. I learn from her every day." Zendaya, in turn, described Tom as one of the most real, down-to-earth people I've ever met. Fans immediately started shipping them. The internet was flooded with memes, edits, and speculation. But both actors brushed off the rumors, saying they were just close friends. And maybe that's exactly why their connection worked. It wasn't forced, it wasn't publicity. It was two young actors navigating fame together, keeping each other grounded. Section 3. Growing together. As their fame grew, so did their friendship. Filming Far From Home took them across the globe, from Venice to London to New York. And through all the jet lag, long hours, and media attention, they always seemed happiest when they were together. Tom once joked during an interview, "Zendaya is basically my life coach. She tells me what to do, what to wear, what not to post." Zendaya laughed and said, "Someone's got to keep him in line." Their natural chemistry became part of the Spider-Man magic, the reason audiences believed so deeply in Peter and MJ's love story. By the time No Way Home went into production, their relationship was stronger than ever, both personally and professionally. And soon, the world would find out just how close they had become. Section 4. Love revealed. For years, they denied any romance, but in 2021, everything changed. Paparazzi captured a candid moment of Tom and Zendaya sharing a kiss in a car in Los Angeles. Within hours, the photos were everywhere. The internet exploded. Fans were thrilled. Headlines read, "It's official, Tom and Zendaya are dating." But for Tom, it was bittersweet. He later told GQ magazine, "We felt robbed of our privacy. That moment was between two people who love each other, and it wasn't meant for the world." It was the first time Tom publicly acknowledged their relationship, not as a scandal, but as something real and personal. Zendaya echoed his feelings, saying, "When you're young and in love, you want to experience it privately, just between you two." Their relationship wasn't a marketing stunt. It was genuine. Two people trying to protect what they had from a world obsessed with knowing every detail. Section 5. Supporting each other. One of the most heartwarming parts of their relationship is how much they support each other's dreams. When Zendaya won her Emmy Award for Euphoria, Tom was one of the first to celebrate her achievement, posting a photo of her with the caption, "My MJ, so proud of you." It was subtle, sweet, and sincere, a glimpse into how deeply he admired her. Zendaya, in turn, has always stood by Tom's side. When he released The Crowded Room in 2023, a show that took a heavy emotional toll on him, she was there for support. "He's an incredible actor," she said. "I'm so proud of the way he challenges himself." Their relationship isn't built on fame or publicity. It's built on respect, admiration, and genuine care for one another. Section 6. Dealing with fame. For most couples, dating is hard enough. But imagine dating while millions of people are watching your every move. That's the reality for Tom and Zendaya. Every photo, every post, every glance becomes headline news. Tom has said multiple times, "It's not that we don't want to share our love, it's just that we don't want to share it with the world." Zendaya agrees, adding, "It's about protecting our peace. You have to keep some things sacred." They've found a rhythm, showing love in quiet ways rather than performative ones. No flashy statements, no overexposed posts, just mutual support, laughter, and time away from the chaos when they can. Section 7. The magic of chemistry. Their chemistry isn't just real, it's timeless. You can see it every time they look at each other on screen. The small smiles, the nervous laughter, the comfort. It's not acting, it's genuine connection. Director John Watts once said, "They made each other better, as actors and as people." Their relationship gave depth to Peter and MJ's story, making their scenes feel intimate, honest, and relatable. In No Way Home, when Peter and MJ say goodbye at the end, the emotion is palpable, because it came from a real place. They weren't just two actors reading lines. They were two people who had grown together, who understood what it meant to love and to let go. Section 8. Growing up together. What is perhaps most beautiful about Tom and Zendaya's love story is that they've grown up together. They met as teenagers, built their careers side by side, and learned to handle fame, failure, and success together. They've seen each other at their best and their worst. They've learned how to communicate, how to give space, and how to lift each other up when things get hard. Zendaya once said, "He's someone I can truly count on. He makes me feel safe." And Tom, always humble, said, "Having Zendaya in my life makes everything better." Section 9. Balancing love and career. Despite their busy schedules, they continue to support each other's individual goals. Zendaya is building her legacy as one of the most versatile actresses of her generation, while Tom explores new creative projects behind the camera. They don't compete. They complement. They don't overshadow. They inspire. Their love story is proof that in Hollywood, a place known for breakups and drama, real relationships can survive when built on friendship, trust, and understanding. Section 10. The private couple with a public love. Tom Holland and Zendaya aren't, and the kind of couple who flaunt their relationship, and maybe that's what makes them so admired. They show love not through social media, but through actions, through respect, through consistency. When asked about their relationship today, Tom said simply, "We're both very happy. We're figuring it out as we go, and that's enough for us." And really, isn't that what love's all about? From two young stars on the set of Spider-Man to a couple that defines quiet strength, Tom Holland and Zendaya remind us that the best love stories aren't scripted, they relived. It's not the fame, the cameras, or the red carpets that make them special. It's the friendship, the respect, and the way they bring out the best in each other, both on and off screen. So whether you're a Spider-Man fan or just a believer in real love, this story proves that even in Hollywood, some fairy tales are real.